What is up, folks? My name is Melvin, and welcome back. This is going to be a first episode of a new project that I have decided to do. So, whenever, I've been having this issue for a while now. I would say ever since graduating high school, maybe even a little bit before that. Probably. Um, so I have always been trying, well, not always, um, ever since like middle school, I've been trying to get better at learning, educating, getting better. I've developed that new goal of just trying to improve myself and trying to be the best that I can be. And in order to be better than what you are now, that requires, investing time into other projects and other things. And as I got older, I decided to invest more time into more projects, that I thought would lead, to what I wanted. Um, Fast forward, I'm 23 right now, and I'm trying as hard as I think I ever have in almost everything I've done. I do think that I'm working hard, but I'm not getting that fulfillment that I feel like I had more of when I really wasn't, doing much. Now, at the same time, I'm still not happy with how much time I invested into, like watching cartoons and playing video games and all those things. I do genuinely feel that I missed out on opportunities I could have had. But at the same time, I see that investment as some sort of catastrophe. Like it's the worst thing I ever could have done to myself. And sort of not hating myself, but resentment of the person I used to be. But at the same time, I fond over those memories. I fond over the stuff I used to watch, the things I used to do, the video games I used to play. I still enjoy them. I still There's still part of me that enjoys talking about them and reminiscing. There's parts about me that's excited for new things to come out, new games to come out, new movies to come out. I'm still excited. I still like seeing people talk about it. And I still like being involved in the conversation, knowing some of it, at least a little bit. So today, after exercising, I was exercising last night and this morning, and I got sort of similar thoughts. Last night, I got thoughts like, why am I so negative about myself, about the things I enjoy? Because ever since I got into meditating, I've been trying to have a new goal of just trying to be happier, trying to enjoy life as much as I can. So, I was thinking like, okay, why not try to enjoy the things you used to enjoy? Why not find a new a new appreciation towards that? Can I do that? Can I do something with that? Because as it stands right now, I don't have cuz if I was ever sad or upset, there was always something for me to fall back to. Right now I don't have that. I don't feel like I have that anymore. So when I'm home and maybe I had a rough day at work, sometimes it just kind of sucks. I don't feel like I enjoy anything anymore. I don't enjoy the things I used to as much. Like I don't know, my as a kid, my enjoyment level was always so high, super high up, and now enjoyment with life now just feels it's teetering towards meh, okay, to like yeah, it sucks, you know. So I'm trying out this experiment for two things. One, it's going to encourage me to think more, to observe more, because I do feel like that's how I enjoy things the most is when I'm observing. Observing and analyzing is when I enjoy things the most. So this will allow me to observe and concentrate really hard on trying to put myself in the moment and try to see what I can pick up. And then the second thing it's going to do, it's going to bring some sort of order. It's going to bring some sort of organization on my part. I need to be dedicated to this, and I need it to, again, I like to improve. And I feel like if I do it right, this project will improve me. But it requires a big investment on my end. Not a lot of hard work, but investment. So I am deciding to create a podcast called The Experimental Introvert. And the reason why I'm calling it that is because that's what I see myself as. I am an introvert. As much as I want to be an extrovert, as much as I want to go out and meet new people, my favorite projects to do are ones that are very focused on myself, on me, just myself and I. I don't want to rely on others. I want to, if I can make an entire movie by myself, you know, I would much love to do that, you know. And I know I could. I have the equipment to do that. But what I'm trying to say is, yeah, like I love doing things by myself. I love doing things with people too. I do. I just don't like how much requirement that relies on their part, because I invest whenever I'm doing a project. Invest emotionally nearly 100%. Like I'm emotionally invested. So, you know, when someone doesn't give their all and I put all my emotion, it sucks. It feels, you know, betrayed, but that's a side tangent. So what this podcast entails, well, the first thing, this should be like a rule, this should be a standard. Maybe it'll change in the future, but no, it's not scheduled at all. It shouldn't be at all. It should only be when I am available to do it and when I have something to say. The second thing is that there's no structure, there's no time limit. So for however long an episode's going to be, that is the episode it's going to be. I might have some episodes that will be just a few minutes. I don't think I'm going to get to an hour-long episode, but maybe it'll happen. Who knows? But the thing is, there are things I do want to talk about. So let's just see what happens. Let's pick things that I actually want to talk about. Let's pick subject matters that I am able to discuss properly because I have the expertise. A great example is something like Naruto. Like it's an anime. I am very much able to talk about Naruto, at least the original, not Shippuden. But again, like I can talk about that. I am an expert in that. I am an expert in so many things that people don't care about. But at the same time, if I use that knowledge correctly, I could use it to improve me. So that's what this podcast is for. It's for improving my conversation skills, my ability to tell stories, my abilities to connect with you watching, and my ability to organize my thoughts and also however much footage I record and whatever audio is out there. You know, a routine, a structure. Because I've always needed that. I've always needed routine and structure. I was very disorganized growing up, and I had a very organized and structured, mother. So I was able to get that balance. But now that I don't have that other side, so it's like I got to pull the weight a little bit more. And I have been trying to be more responsible. It's just, things take time. So I'll be talking about whatever I want to talk about. It doesn't matter who's listening, who's watching. This is for my own documentation purposes. Because to be really, really honest, like uploading stuff to the internet doesn't feel as exciting as it used to be. Most of the excitement really comes from me making the thing. That's really where the excitement comes from. Um, Again, that's from me. All the content I've ever made has so little views that yeah, it might as well no one has watched it. It doesn't matter. So I never got that thrill of having people watch. I do like it when people leave comments. I do like that. It's exciting. I wish maybe never mind. I was gonna say maybe I should check YouTube more to see if I get more comments, but I get comments so rarely it's not worth it. And yeah, whatever. Um, so yeah, this is just a project of because something else I've learned is that you don't improve with anything. You don't improve unless it's consistent. You're consistently coming back. You don't improve unless you consistently come back. So that's what I have to do. I have to keep coming back to this project. I have to keep figuring out what I enjoy talking about. And if I really do enjoy talking about those things, I need to show it. I need to express it. I need to make it something that I'm good at. And one of the things I hope this does the most is that it just distracts me from I think too much about my day-to-day life. I think too much about what I need to do tomorrow and what I need to do the next day. And I focus too much on my failures. I focus too much on things I'm not good at, things I want to be good at. Um I really focus too much on things that upset me. And I should try focusing on things that might make me feel better, things that might make me feel happy, and focusing on things that will give me a positive perspective in my lifestyle. Because I just don't feel like I currently have that. I feel like I have a negative perspective on my life. And that needs to stop as soon as possible. I'm not saying distraction is a cure, but I think it's definitely more helpful to put your mind into a productive perspective rather than a defeating one where you're just defeating your soul slowly. And that's one of the things that really, really sucks about being an adult. And I've seen it. I'm seeing it happen to me, to my friends. I'm seeing it happen to even some relatives who they're in a different part of their life. They might not be in, they might be more well off than me, and they might be, more successful in other ways, but they're struggling in their own way. They're at a different point in their life. And I'm just here in this point of my life struggling with these specific problems. And I want to find an outlet for that. So yeah, hopefully this is my outlet. Hopefully, you guys out there will enjoy. Hopefully I'll enjoy it. That's the most important thing, because if I don't enjoy it, you won't see much of this anyways. So yeah, and hopefully I have some entertaining stuff for you guys to hopefully we'll see what develops. We'll definitely see what develops. But there's one more thing I got to say before ending this. And I want to make 1,000 episodes of these. I want to make 1,000. Because I feel 1,000's a big number. And I've invested so much time in so many other medias that I feel like I could make 1,000 episodes. So that's what I want to do. And hopefully this will encourage me also to just, if there's something on Netflix, even if it's just an episode, hey, watch it and talk about it. Just get out of the grudge that's in your head. All right. So I thank you very much for watching. And yeah, we'll just see how this develops because I have no idea. I have no idea. But it better be fun. If that's the number one goal, is for it to be fun. Okay. Take care.